DS-923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity, it's good to finally... I am.
Oh, come on! That's crazy.
I assure you, in the vault. But then you learn, is it really so? And here...
Hell of a story. But... I guess... it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, even in their attempt, but then I am the...
Uh-huh. Sean. It's really you.
It ripped. Please. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything.
Right. Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any...
Sure.
Has it always been? For many years, with old age come... But what else can I...
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any. He never failed the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of it. What else can I?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something, and now...
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. Forgive me. There is much to be done.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad to hear. The Institute, you want to introduce. And finally, Doc.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Doc.
There we go.
They weren't kidding.
All set.
You really are
Unit,
here.
you can return to
Well,
duty.
all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as when Father told us about... If you don't mind my ass...
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls. The work we do might... So,
Absolutely.
oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Thanks.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
You're here. Glad you made it.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start with this trial. The dose of the is large, and the side effects will likely be Welcome to the Institute, sir.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful. Yes, sir. Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity.
Greetings,
I'll never understand it.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their real people doing?
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths, but nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk. In any case, perhaps a fresh...
Good evening.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
Bye.
Reporting status. All functions normal. All systems nominal. Operating at full capacity.
Hey there.
Scanning. Subject identified. Nothing to report, sir.
Hey there.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
We are honored to welcome you.
Excuse me.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced mysterious smoks of yours. Ransack.
Robotics to knock some heads
Three
together.
levels of approval.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on?
Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, acting director of... I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand.
Uh-huh. No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked, our primary response...
I'm sure it's best for everyone.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated... The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the
Right.
Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, but I gather you know all this. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something...
Uh-huh. I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. I just wish it didn't happen so often.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our nutritious and flavorful supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Good morning. Looking here for some pre-processed nutritional supplements.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Greetings. Is the Institute requisition window? I can provide supplies for initial spot service. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have. Hey, Doc.
Wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must be
Clayton
close to
Holden.
10 years old.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for
It's remarkable that any child
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies,
Uh-huh.
our most important... To that end, we've even started to explore... You probably saw the gorilla.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Uh-huh. I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Yes. That's it.
Weapons hot.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere. Sweet.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
All looking forward to working with you. Pardon me.
What are you going to tell me about this mysterious fate?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Nice.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Well, that was productive.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old punk.
Child
Hi.
synth prototype
Not
may
everything
truly
you've
be
heard
the
about
key
the
to our
Institute is
future.
true. Give us a chance.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems Special Project. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install. You're to be given full.
Uh-huh. Thank you. I'm sure.
Given that the relay is the only way, in case the significance is low. If nothing else, it should. Now, unless.
Right. I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off. I'm hoping that the above.
Father has accomplished so much.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand,
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our the superior sin.
What do you mean by...
I mean that while, as you're about to, a rogue sin, his memories have been under his leadership. I've dispatched them.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more. Now you should get moving.
Right.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir. Ammo levels are good. I'll help you capture the synth in the Bertalia. I'll be waiting there when you're ready. Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Bingo.
Here, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
What? You okay? Can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him! Take them out!
There's someone...
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel. But enough about that. I couldn't have hoped. Sure. While you were away, you'll find all the... Go and have a look.
Greetings, sir. All systems nominal.
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Quentin is such a liar. How do you know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
Nothing to report, sir.
Hello, Father. Tell me.
After everything I've been through...
I'm sorry, Father. The group that calls themselves... They no doubt mean to free. You've been in contact.
Right. They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe, usually they are... I'm afraid we have learned the current.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we also don't want...
I'll act quickly.
You'll have a contact waiting.
Raider.
Caravan!
All right. Come on in and set up shop wherever.
Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the situation appears to have escalated. Covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths.
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the Here are the recall code. SRB intelligence report. The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup fuel.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Here they are.
God, it's a courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
You're off to the scrap heap.
No.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just...
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return. Good work.